A drum roll, please. Deja vu, anyone?
I know I deleted the previous attempt, but we just tried to go live and it epically failed. So
We had some internet issues. I reset the modem. Let's hope that helps fix it. There we go. We're in the stable hand of Nathan.
with the thumb in the shot.
Yes.
Definitely deja vu happening.
Yeah. So it's not looking good, but we'll see. We'll see.
Hey, it popped up on the
Okay,
actual
all
channel
right.
this time.
Fingers crossed. All is not.
Oh yeah, that looks way better.
Oh, good. Okay, we're solid. Yes. What is up, everybody?
New super stickers are now enabled. YouTube's telling me.
Okay,
Oh,
we can have fun with
boy.
those. So
Super.
that's a new thing.
Super
We have,
stickers.
instead of
Power patches.
power patches, which there's a lot to talk about.
Speaking of stickers,
That's what I was going to talk about.
I have been working all week on getting stickers out. Finally.
Yeah, sorry everybody for those of you that are tuning in live. We had internet issues. We got the modem reset. Looking a lot better now. Looking a lot better. So let's set you all up on here so we can hang out for a second while the party people show up. Yes, we're back. We are back. Let's not turn your phone
Look at
off.
Nate's hands.
Look at my lifeline. Look at that lifeline. Long life of RCs. Yes? Let's hope so. Okay, there's our ceiling. And ha-ha! Hoo-hoo!
It does look way better on the stream.
Good.
on my
I think we're
computer,
good.
so-
I think we're
Yay!
rock solid.
So I had to call our internet company and have them reset everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I was ready. I was ready to tell them.
No.
We've been having on and off issues the last, 2 months or so? Mm-hmm. It's been so annoying.
Yeah, good. All right. Everyone says it looks better. I think it does too.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Yes. Good. Good. Okay. So what I was talking about in the last video, I know you probably couldn't hear me very well. We made a mistake. I made a mistake in the build last week, and we have to rebuild the transmission, but it shouldn't take long at all. As a matter of fact, while we were resetting the modem, I got the transmission taken apart, and I missed a little E-clip. So something fell.
Uh-oh. We look good in 1080p, says Oreo.
There
What'd
it
you
is.
drop?
It was a little pin.
Uh-oh.
I dropped that and found it on gray carpet.
Popeye, please don't cry the whole video. We
So
love you, though.
one of these little E-clips, you guys,
He just
I
wants to
forgot
play.
one of those. Look at that. If I hold it right, it looks like I have a nose ring.
Ew.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
buddy.
So we forgot one of those. And you guys were right. I totally did. I completely forgot one. So I took it apart, and we're gonna install that. We're gonna
Your
get that
new
installed.
daughter, Oreo. Who's your new daughter? Like brand new?
I think he had
brand spanking new.
a kiddo.
Oh, that's cool. All right, who's all here? Sound off. Who's here?
We need to know.
I missed some people.
Yeah. 6 years old.
6
Oreo.
days old.
Oh, days. I'm sorry. See, I can't.
We
not-
had this conversation
not
in the
gonna- I'm
last
not gonna
live,
read
but
them.
you all probably
I'm
didn't hear. Nate can't read.
No.
All right, who we have? Michael Bainey, Oreo, Steve,
Jan and Jan.
Dave,
What's
Alan,
up, Kevin?
Dan, John, Jan, Kevin, Mick, Jeff, Jan,
you
Paul,
hitting everybody? You
John,
getting them all. She's getting
Jacob,
them all.
John, Alan, Michael. They
John
just keep
Jacob
commenting.
Jingleheimer. That's where you were going with that.
Joe, Rad Girl, Robert Hip in the house.
I'm glad you're here,
Cody,
Robert. Hopefully we don't miss any E-clips this time
CJ,
around.
what's up?
Okay, awesome.
All right, you need to work.
I think that people will continue to join us.
Brian.
Had a couple shout-outs
RC
for it this week.
Dreamin',
And yeah, I want to get that
Rich,
E-clip installed.
Ed Jones, Paul, Ken. That's awesome. All right, you want to flip the camera?
Yeah, let's
Now,
go ahead and get
listen,
cracking on
you
this.
guys, it's your responsibility to make sure Nate does this correctly.
I just noticed something on Abby. Now, we're going
What?
to talk about this at the end of the live video. No, it's just a small piece of mud in your hair.
Aw,
and I wanted to address
will you
it.
get it out?
Yeah, just a tiny,
Let
tiny
me
piece.
sit here
It's
with
a
mud in my...
tiny piece of mud.
It's all your fault.
It is. We want to talk about why she has mud in her hair. And we will later in the video.
Nate pushed me down in the mud,
No.
face first.
Better than that. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, I think I did pretty good in that wind, right?
Oh yeah, tonight's video. Have you guys watched that yet?
I hope
Who
so.
has watched tonight's video? I'll be
I hope
sad
so.
if you haven't watched tonight's video.
It was pretty awesome.
And not on this channel, obviously.
It was very awesome, if I do say so myself. What? How am I losing
Now
all these
listen,
little
we
pins?
got people like to watch you, not us.
Yeah, let's do this.
Let me remember how to flip the camera. Here we go. Okay,
So
I'll
I
try
do
not to
have to get
bust
an
eardrums
E-clip.
here.
Yeah, let's find another E-clip really fast.
Let's see. Do you all like that view?
Or
So you can
E-ring, I
see
guess.
some instructions.
That's a good view for now. That'll work for now.
Let's see. What are they talking about? I am a
Flying in the
trooper,
wind.
Robert. Alan guessed 110.
That's pretty
so
close.
He thought it was going to be faster than the Viper. So we flew the F-16 when Nate flew it. I didn't
Now,
fly
you don't
it.
want to give it away if anyone hasn't seen it yet.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like they all should have watched it.
By now.
Come
If
on,
they
guys.
haven't,
It's
they're
been out for like
slacking.
30 minutes. What page are we on? Okay, we're on page 17, step 14. But this should go pretty fast,
Yeah,
right?
I just have to install an E-clip, and I missed it. It's actually 3 weeks ago. I wanted to say last week, but I completely skipped it. I don't know why. I saw it there, just didn't install
Well,
it.
we got a lot going on, going
Yeah.
live and such. Hi, Bloggy, Mr. Bloggy. What's up?
I want to talk about the speed week while I'm working on this.
Okay.
While I'm slowly working on a crawler. What did you guys think of speed week? There we go. Look at that. Simple. That's the step we forgot. Now let's get this pen back in
Yeah,
here.
did you guys like Speed Week? Didn't like it? I mean, it's quite simple videos, you know. Not a lot to it other than how fast does it go, but we thought it might be fun.
I thought it was fun.
And we thought it was really fun to end it with the plane and jets.
It's very untraditional of our channel to do a whole week dedicated to speed. Yeah, look, the E-clip
Yeah,
is
they
installed.
liked it.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
Do you all have any other ideas for like week-long videos?
Somebody said Army Week, and I like
yeah,
that
I
idea.
saw that comment. Army Week. So any like Army type vehicle, that would be cool. Yeah. So yeah, themed weeks, Jacob. Any ideas?
Now for Christmas time, we've got some fun stuff, but we're talking like January. We could try to pull off some stuff.
Revisit from some RC cars from your collection. Well, we've thought about doing like a reaction to some of our old videos.
Yeah.
Because what were we watching? We
We
were watching
watched
something a week or
an
so ago,
old
and we
video of
were
ours.
dying laughing.
Oh, it made me cringe and laugh. Like, I can't believe I didn't know. Oh, it was the Fun Star.
The Fun
We did the Fun
Star.
Star. We watched it
Why
together.
did we watch that?
I think YouTube recommended it to me for some
we
reason.
just started watching it.
And I started watching it, and I was like, I cannot believe I used to say this stupid stuff. Like, I couldn't believe myself. It was so bad.
Okay, I like Dan. He said, slow week, nothing but crawlers. Which I got the coolest crawler in the mail this week.
you
So
did.
happy about it.
You
Let's
did.
see. Race type theme. RC's all in one color. Gary. Underwater drones. Don't have any of those. A blooper video.
Yeah,
People always ask for
funny
that.
thing
It's so hard to
is-
compile the footage and keep track of it.
we don't actually have a ton of bloopers because we're real people. And when we do mess up, it pretty much just goes in the video. I mean, that's the honest truth.
Drag racing week. Some kind of competition. Tank week. Are you ever going to show the zombie monster truck, or is it not worthy?
Oh, no, it's coming. It's coming.
That was Kevin Trappin said that. It's coming. It's coming. Retro week, says Jen.
So this is a
Fun.
little bit hard to build because it's in a tight spot.
Unusual RCs. Things like four-wheelers and
Ah.
snowmobiles. I like
That's a fun
that
one.
idea. I have something that could go in that week right now, but I don't know if I want to wait that long to
Now,
show
did
it.
I pull? Well, it feels like there should be an E-clip right here. Like I didn't put one on.
Build a flying Santa sleigh. Wreckfest. Oh no, David. Oh no, let's not do that. Nitro week. Oh, that sounds like a lot of tinkering week.
I think there is supposed to be an E-clip that goes here because there's a groove for it.
I'll let them tell you.
Yeah, see where I'm pointing here? I didn't have an E-clip on there. What was holding it in place was the bearing, but I believe I don't know. Is it possible that I
You
missed?
guys and your Tamiyas. Boat week. Yeah, we did a boat week a while back. Probably won't see a lot of boats till next spring.
Yeah.
Maybe we do a frozen boat week and just throw our boats on the frozen lake. See what happens.
Well, no e-clip there because there's not one on this one either. So.
Okay, I gotta scroll down and see. Yeah. So what's Nate doing, guys?
I am rebuilding the transmission here.
No, like, did you figure out
No,
your
I'm
issue?
good. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's no way. There's
Glider
no
week.
more play now, so there's just play on that, but there's no play down in the transmission now.
Gary says he likes the revisiting old vehicle week. We could do that. I would say as long as
We have enough.
As long as you could still buy them, because people seem to hate when we revisit stuff and they can't buy it anymore.
that's
Because
fair
if they
enough.
like it, then they want
Yeah.
to buy it. So.
But sometimes maybe one or two things, even if you can't buy it, we could still take a look at it because it's just super retro.
RC Masked Master is calling you out again on that RC sailboat.
I'm so sorry.
We'll build it live whenever this gets done.
Yeah, maybe that's what we'll do to hold me accountable.
That's what we'll do next.
I'm so sorry. I have it on the top of my shelf waiting to be put together. I'm so sorry about that. Oh man, I feel guilty.
That's not gonna happen till next spring.
Because I told people, like, don't watch any sailboat videos
You're
until...
terrible.
I know.
Amelia, check. Hi, Amelia.
Funny position.
Hey, Kevin. Thanks for the super chat.
Oh my gosh.
That's so cool.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So should we talk about what's coming next week?
No,
to the
not yet.
channel?
Jeez,
Like,
not yet. That's
I'm
huge
just saying,
news.
like, because that donation
all right. Okay.
the super chat is gonna help
If we can get
soften
up,
the enormous blow
It's
to
gonna
the
be crazy.
wallet that is next week's lineup of RCs.
next week's going to be insane, and I just have to say thank you to all of our patrons right now, because if we didn't have patrons, it would not happen. I will say this. If we hit $50 total, and I'm talking adding Kevin Trappin's 25 there of super chat tonight, whenever we hit that, we will start talking about.
What if they never hit it? That's not right.
Oh,
You're so
a
mean.
dollar each. That's not much. It would add up so
You're
fast.
mean.
I think
You're
that's
mean
fun.
tonight.
Oh, but wait till they see what we did and what we have. They'll understand why I'm asking for $1.
$1.
Oh
Can you
my
even
gosh.
super chat $1?
I don't know. I think it is a minimum
Can you
of 5,
do,
isn't
can
it?
you do $1?
Ah.
And what about these stickers? The super stickers?
I do want to see these stickers in action.
Someone do a super sticker. Not asking for money. I just want to see what it is.
Is there a way to do it with, very, very little money involved? If you had planned on
I don't
super
know.
chatting tonight, can you guys figure out the super stickers? It's a new YouTube thing. It's not just super chat. It's supposed to be a fun sticker thing. So
How do you super chat? You click the money sign right below the
Yeah.
chat box.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, we have to talk about it already.
I've
he
never
wants to
even
know.
seen him comment.
He's like, I
Shad,
have to know.
Tigu?
All right.
I don't know.
Teague.
Teague?
Teague.
I like Tigu.
It's Teague.
Let's call you Goo.
No, it's Teague. That's horrible.
He is ready. Man, I don't
All
think
right.
I've ever seen this guy comment
I don't
before.
think so.
Who are you? Hold on. You have to say who you are.
Shad, we want to know, like,
Who are you? Because we don't
just
know.
tell us, are you a truck guy?
T-I-Goo.
There, we
Who
got
are
the
you? We need to know.
transmission's rebuilt. So we're going to show
Oh,
them.
Michael Bainey.
Everybody's like, we want to know.
All right, you're going to
Okay.
Okay. He's a new fan from North Carolina, playing guy, boat guy. Well,
Okay.
thank you, Michael. That's awesome.
Yes.
Helping us hit that. Thank you, Doyle
I
Blevins.
think
That's
Doyle's a
someone
new
else
name,
coming
too.
out of the woodwork. Who are you,
All these
Doyle?
people are saying,
Michael Bainey, we know who you are. You're awesome. Thank you
you guys
so
are
much.
crazy. Here we go.
But Doyle, let's hear from you.
He said he was...
North Carolina. Oh, we love North Carolina, Shad. That is a great place to live. Are you Western? Are you Eastern? Central? Are you a beach bum?
Okay, look at this first of all. Okay, transmission is built back quickly. We can move on. So that didn't take too long. I'm pretty proud of
Oh,
that.
Alan.
Alan Savage! Oh my gosh! What's up? Thank you guys.
Oh, Oh my!
There it is. There.
What do we?
Gary just did #1 fan.
Oh, nice.
That's the sticker thing. Those are the animated stickers.
I
That's
like
fun.
it.
I do like
Does
that.
it not let you leave a comment too? Is it just a sticker?
It's probably like a custom.
Ooh, Doyle lives near Asheville. So
That's
that's
cool,
2
Gary.
North Carolina people in the house that donated a bunch. Oh my goodness.
All right, I'm holding something here that is a
Oh.
bit. Oh my gosh!
There's a $1.99 one. So
Anson
you can.
Burke.
Anson Burke. Thank you. We got some new people that I've
Right.
never seen comment.
Apparently, you guys don't even care about the crawler. You just want to know what's coming tomorrow.
Oh, wait, I thought Shad said he was from North Carolina. Now
Tennessee.
he says he's from Tennessee. I'm really confused now.
Super awesome. No comment.
Everything's going so fast.
Stan Brewer. Now we have to like
Stan
show.
just said stop stalling.
Now, okay, all right. Let's quickly get to it. Then here we go. This is a big, giant hint as to what is coming to the channel.
Don't worry,
that's okay.
don't worry about
no,
giving, guys.
Yeah,
No,
it's okay.
we're just having some fun.
We are just having fun. In all
Thank you so much,
seriousness,
Stan. Thank you, everybody who just sent it. You
So,
didn't have to do that.
no more
We were-
stalling.
Yeah, Nate, you didn't need to tell them that.
I'm grateful, and you guys you'll see why. First of all, look at the name brand associated with this. Okay, so everything this is expensive.
Are we even going to get an RC built tonight?
Well, we made
Anything?
up for what we ruined last time.
Done.
So someone guessed an X-Maxx.
Oh, good guess.
That's okay, baseball.
Oh, we got
you're not
another
first tonight.
X-Maxx.
X-Maxx, someone else. Rad Girl says nice. This is, again, I know we have, and another thing, we hit 190,000 subscribers.
I know.
But that has nothing to do with subscriber count. Traxxas.
You know the vehicle is sitting in the car right now, right?
Yeah. I mean, I can go out and get it.
I think you should.
I didn't think people would be
Oh,
that.
the Max.
Max
That's
is a
a
good
good guess,
guess.
because that
It's a newer
is
vehicle.
pretty good looking vehicle.
Yes.
And Traxxas. I know.
It's a
You
solid-
all will understand. You will understand.
Baseball wants to
Emax.
know what we are guessing. It's what's coming to the channel tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
It's really big news. And it's actually, the crazy thing
this is not big news.
Well, it is.
The reason we got this is big news, which you all will find out
Thank you, Kevin.
on... Can I tell them what day they'll find that out?
No, not yet.
Can't give them that much?
I don't think we can.
Can't give them that much
So
information.
this is what's crazy. Abby and I love this because we signed a disclosure.
Thanks, Gary.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we had to sign a non-disclosure form act, whatever, to get access.
Yeah, I wish this was an apology from Traxxas. It should be.
Yeah, I wish it wasn't. We had to buy that.
Yeah.
We had to sign an NDA, non-disclosure form or act, whatever, to buy said vehicle,
Thanks,
and we
John.
cannot tell you guys
Anything until the day.
about it.
Yeah, but so because of that non-disclosure.
Did you just tell them when?
No.
Okay.
No. And so I said until the day of it.
So it's a pre-release.
Yes.
We got access to buy it.
Yes.
To buy it. So they were like, "Hey, we have said vehicle. If you want it, here
can
you go,
buy
and
it."
this how much."
And it wasn't. I don't even want to say
Yeah.
price point or anything. But leading up to that
Is
is this. Okay. So we got this.
So we
for,
pretty much just told them why we bought this.
Yeah. Ken, I wish it was a given review sample. It is not. Someone guessed if it's 1/16th. I can tell you this: we do have a 1/16th thing coming to the channel, and I don't think
We
that
do?
was any secret.
What? Low C. Yeah, that's already announced. Yeah, but we don't have that yet.
No, it's supposed to be on its way.
Yeah.
But this and the other thing, this is going to be a huge week, a crazy monster week. Hint, hint, monster, big wheels.
Well, you guys should check out the Latex pre-runner.
Remind me never to do that voice.
That's so sad. Why?
What happened? I'm sorry.
Maria
Oh, yes, the
has
leaf.
to go.
Sorry. Oh, thank you. Yeah, monster.
Oh, thanks, Ken. That's so nice.
So big news coming to
Don't
the channel.
spill the beans.
That's
Nate.
all I'm
Dan
saying.
just called you out.
Yeah. I gotta be careful. But we can talk more about this, okay? And we will throughout the video. Abby can probably pull it up on the computer and show you exactly what we got. We'll drop some hints, though, as we
You don't
go.
want to actually pull it in front. I guess it's kind of...
hard to get to and huge. I think that pretty much gives it away. Let's pull. Yeah, Abby's going to pull it up on the computer. Let's do this together while she does
That's
that.
my eyebrows. They look bad.
Okay, here we go. Let's magically turn the page.
I gotta find the right color and everything.
Yeah, she's going to pull up what we got and show you guys. And tomorrow evening, you'll have a video, a nice high-quality video of what we have. So we finished all the transmission. We started working on the front lower link, and there were 2 of them, the same size.
Come on, I'm not reading comments. I feel so left out. Tootie, Jan.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. I don't want to miss anything.
Tonight's such an awesome super chat night. I only asked for 25 more total dollars. You guys are killing it. And that's awesome.
For anything.
Well, I was just poking around, having a little bit of fun, but you guys are amazing. Thank you. Also, Jan hooked us up with a Bob Evans gift card.
Jan, that came this week.
Yeah, thank you for that.
For Thanksgiving. I don't know if that's what we're going to eat or not. Are you going to cough in their ear
I'm done.
continuously
I'm
all
done.
night?
We finished the front upper link as well.
Yeah,
So that's
I don't know if we're going to eat at Bob Evans this year. I thought about cooking for Thanksgiving. What are you guys doing for Thanksgiving?
We're going to do the rear lower link now and the rear upper
Find
link.
the picture.
I think
of
we
the
still
right
had those
color.
links before we
Here
hit the
we go.
chassis.
Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Let's see. What are people saying?
Don't need anything in there. Oh, we do need this.
Yeah, I love that some new people came out of the woodwork and
Very
are
cool.
talking. Hey,
Very cool.
Brittany. That's a new person I've never seen comment before. What's up? Thanksgiving at the house for Gary.
That's cool.
Well, we might go to Bob Evans, Jan, for Thanksgiving, but yeah, it will get used because
absolutely.
we love Bob Evans. Amelia likes Bob Evans.
Their
when we eat
vegetable
there.
soup is so
Oh
good.
yeah, she likes the vegetable soup. Amelia does.
Okay, let's do the links here.
All right. Ready. And
Oh, here it is.
Kaboom!
This is what we got for tomorrow. Everybody start crying because it's expensive.
Yeah, let's not talk about.
Isn't that
price.
awesome though? Abby and I have never officially had a, I mean, they don't call it a 5th scale, right? They call it a max scale, which
but
is stupid.
It's pretty much 5th
It's a 5th scale, monster truck. So
this,
you guys,
this Hawaiian skin is what I picked out too.
yeah, you guys are going to see this pretty heavily on the channel early this week, starting tomorrow. Yeah, thank you. It is crazy. Now, one thing to know is we only got it because of our Patreon supporters, right? That's it.
Well, and because of something else.
Yeah, and the motivation for it wasn't even just the want to buy it, okay? It'll all make sense later in the week. It will make sense later in the week. Yeah, RC Masked Master, we've had our eye on one for years.
Christmas 2017. I told Nathan I really kind of wanted one, but then it's you guys, it's very expensive.
Very.
So I felt a little guilty, and so I said, let's just wait, hold off. It's kind of, it's an older vehicle. It's been around for years. So I just said, let's just wait.
No need to feature it on our channel,
And
you
so
know?
now we're here.
Nice.
Sailor's just checking in on my lunch break. Looking forward to Traxxas teaser. Hey, Troy, it's nice to have you here.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, on the lunch break. That's cool.
Cool.
I don't know how often we've had that happen. Do you watch our videos, like our regular normal videos on your lunch break, or are you just tuning in? Yeah, Gary, it's not drones. There's a couple drones that we have our eye on, but we're still not ready to dive deep into drones again. We're having too much fun with ground vehicles and planes and jets. Yeah. I'm ready to build on this next step. But yeah, we're excited. We might not even keep the X-Maxx. It's a educational opportunity. That's what we're doing, right?
It's educational.
We did it for research and development.
Yeah.
And that's all we can say.
Yeah. Are you an
Yes.
AMA? Okay. Listen, we're 23 minutes into this
All
live
right, let's
stream, and we
build it.
haven't started a new step.
I've rebuilt.
Do you have
Yeah, we
rebuilt?
are AMA, of course. Yeah, I love AMA.
And then, is that the
Troy's
color
hobbies.
you guys would have gotten, the Hawaiian one?
That's cool, Troy.
For the
I was
Traxxas.
curious. Very cool. Thank you. Thank you very much for watching. And if I finish these 2 links, 4 actually, then we can move on to the chassis. What are you laughing?
Ken said educational. You focus.
Oh, right. Oh.
He said
like,
educational. I will need to use that excuse the next time my wife asks me about my purchase. It's educational.
It is educational.
Yeah, we wanted to educate you guys with what was on the market. We wanted to educate ourselves.
It's more
with
to
what
educate ourselves.
Was available on the market.
Yeah.
As of right now, I cannot say anything else.
You got to be careful. Just talk very slowly and carefully.
Analyze every single word that's coming out of my mouth.
That's oh man, I cannot wait till the end of the week. That's even the beginning. The first couple days is going to be fun.
The last half of the week.
Oh, it's going to be awesome. Yeah.
It'll be fun. You need a spur cutter, says Rich Ford.
I don't know what that looks like, but I think I agree. Is it to cut off the little plastic spurs on your pieces?
Mm-hmm. Kevin, you're right. This is a good group in the chat tonight.
I think so too.
Yeah.
How many are we up to now?
We have 66 people watching.
That's pretty normal for this build. I like that.
And guys, thanks for the super chats again.
Oh my gosh. You guys are awesome. The best. Absolutely.
I cannot and will not say anything. I'm not even gonna read that comment.
See ya, Anson.
Not even gonna read that comment out loud.
The
Bam J, he's still here in the house. What's up?
He's always first.
Thanks for your donation. It's awesome. We always love when he does his
he's always
check-in,
first.
shout out. He was first tonight, I believe.
Oh, he's first a lot. Baseball crew is first a lot too.
Ooh, a construction vehicle week. That would be fun.
I actually have all of my favorites.
Yeah, we've saved a ton of them.
And so we could do a whole week.
Jeff Byes said, just signed up to be a patron. That's awesome. So if you did the $5 tier or up, you're in our sticker loyalty program. And once you're billed at the beginning of December, because that's when they bill at the beginning of every month, we will start sending out stickers all the time. It's pretty cool.
For socket set screws so we can move on. Guys, if we could do these 4 links, we'll start on the chassis tonight. And I'm pumped for that because I feel like we're going to see some real progress.
Brian, he has the orange Traxxas X-Maxx body, and that was the one I was actually kind of leaning toward, but it was sold out when I bought mine. So the Hawaiian was, I don't know if the Hawaiian was my first choice or the second choice, but maybe the orange was my first choice because it was the newest color available. So maybe that's why I kind of wanted the orange. And then the green was also out of stock, so I went with the Hawaiian, and I'm happy I did. It's really different. It's a lot different than anything
I didn't think I'd like a Hawaiian themed paint job. I thought, all of those Traxxas things that are kind of like that this year, I didn't think I'd like it, but in person, it's pretty cool.
Ooh, Brittany Woods asked a good question. If we're going to be doing the Giving Tree, should we give them a sneak peek about what's going on with the Giving Tree?
I think we can with this group, yeah.
So Dastardly Dave is in here. Say hi, Dave, again. He's going to help us. He's always awesome with it, and last year he helped us for the first time, and he said he's going to help us again this year. But we have to do Giving Tree a little bit different this year, and we've decided to do it different this year. What we're going to do this year for the Giving Tree is a coat drive. We have a 100 coat goal for the Giving Tree. We called them and asked them what their biggest need was. And a lot of people buy kids the toys. That's the fun thing to buy. And sometimes they'll buy them a shirt, a pair of pants. But their biggest need is coats. Their second biggest need is shoes. But we just decided to stick with coats. So we are going to try to do 100 coat drive. I
think that's crazy and awesome. So this way we're going to be more impacting on the community rather than, let's see, maybe I should.
We'll impact 100 kids rather than like last year we did 35
which
kids.
Is still amazing.
Full Christmas. This year we want to do coats. So we're saying 100, $20 in case you decide to cook for Thanksgiving. Thank you, Stan.
Oh my God.
You guys are too sweet. We appreciate you so much. So we're doing, I don't mean to like just brush over that. I'm trying to finish my train of thought. So we're saying 100 coats, but if we get the same amount of donations as last year we got 5,000. So I think we're just going to keep that goal at the same level.
Even though the channel's bigger.
We're still going to try to do 5,000. That would be $50 a coat, but I should be able to get at least 30% off at Kohl's. If not, didn't they give us like 40%, Dave? You probably remember how much Kohl's gave us last year.
And told them what was up, and they gave us a bigger discount.
We didn't call ahead last
Or
year.
We
had Angie, the
she was
cashier.
So grouchy.
No, that was a different cashier.
Okay, you're right.
You're so just.
I'm done. I'm done talking, everybody.
I love you.
I'm just gonna sit here and work in my corner and slave away. It's the truth.
Yeah, so she gave us, I think, 40% off. Let's see what David says.
There was.
No, see,
Do you
David
remember
wasn't.
the grouchy
yes,
lady?
David wasn't there when we went back to shop for the last 10 kids, and the lady was so
She was
mean.
grouchy.
Nate was telling her.
I said, "Hey, how you doing today?" And she was like, "Get to the point."
No. He was trying to tell her what we were trying to do, and she interrupted him while he was talking and said, "Get to the point."
Kind of like what Stan did tonight, but he did it nicely with money.
Manager gave the discount. He doesn't remember the percentage. Dave doesn't. I'm pretty sure it was 40%, but it was at least 35%. It was more than normal, but I think 40. But yeah, so we're wanting to do a coat drive. So if we get $5,000, that's at least $50 a coat, but with a discount, I think we can get a lot more, but the goal is 100 coats.
And we need to get that rolling, like, you'll see it definitely this coming week.
Yes, and I need to get the GoFundMe page set up, and then... What's
Hang
Jan's
on. Hardly Dan, I wanted to answer a question. Sometimes...
what do you say?
He asks how long stuff takes to get from Banggood.
Oh.
That's a great question. So
it just depends on what you buy.
Abby and I have gotten things in a matter of like 2 or 3 days even.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
we've
too.
gotten stuff really fast.
I think it just depends on what warehouse. They have some things in U.S. warehouses,
Yeah.
and sometimes those come really fast. But if it's going from China, sometimes it gets on the slow
I
boat.
mean, you don't want to get excited. I'll tell you that. You know, it could take 6 weeks. We've seen stuff take 6 weeks. We just forget about it, and then it shows up. I mean, I know that sounds awful, but with the content that we do on our channel and stuff, that has happened before. But realistically, probably 2 to 3 weeks. I mean, that's pretty average.
Is Thanksgiving... No, it's not this week. It's the 28th. Okay. So, I have time. I have time to maybe cook. If I start now,
Well,
maybe it'll be ready.
I know
by
you'll make your
Thanksgiving.
famous cheese ball. You'll
Of
make that.
course. I actually made that a couple weeks ago. It was very good. I make the best cheese ball, if you guys did not know that.
I don't think they did. I don't think that's...
Yeah, I think they should
Common
know about
knowledge.
my cheese ball.
So, who in here is like, I mean, just be brutally honest, who is upset by the fact that we have an X-Maxx? Is anyone mad about that because of the whole history thing and stuff? Are you pumped to see something giant and kind of awesome on the channel? The vehicle itself, I am not mad at in any way,
Use
shape,
nail
or form.
clippers.
For this?
Yes.
Good idea.
Who
That is
said
a
that?
very good
One
idea.
Harley. Who are you and where did you come from? But thank you.
He's mad that I'm not using it. I'm going to do that for my next plastic pieces. Yeah, this is pathetic, isn't it?
Let's point the
chop
camera
my
up
finger
so
off.
they can see the blood when it happens.
Don't say that.
YouTube will
Engagement.
demonetize us.
Yeah.
Speaking of demonetized.
Oh, we need to talk about that. There's so much.
There
that's
is.
happened.
So we haven't talked to you guys in
So
forever.
much has been happening. Wow. So demonetized. That's kind of a little misleading what you were saying.
Well, I'm just saying, like, leading on to Gary is not mad. Alan is not mad.
Good. I feel like this is the wrong piece. It was numbered correctly.
What are we looking at?
No, it's not.
What are you
I
looking
pulled
at?
off
Where are you?
the front lower, the rear lower link up there. I definitely pulled off the wrong piece from the tree. That is not what shows in there. So I'm going to hold on to those.
OSHA violation. What?
I don't know.
Brian, what you talking
Oh,
about?
OSHA, because safety and stuff. Using the knife.
Okay. I forgot.
So this
Sometimes
is-
the comments are so behind, I forget.
It's saying I need a number 3 off of the tree, and I did not pull a
Oh,
number 3 out.
Stan. I will share my secret cheese ball recipe with you, Stan.
Actually,
But
that's,
you do
yeah.
not want me to ship it to you.
Yeah.
It is not shippable. It is a family recipe, I think. I don't know. I've never had a cheese ball like my cheese ball
Yeah,
ever, and it's so good.
My family's done cheese ball forever,
And they do the ham-ish
oh, that's good.
cheese
It's
ball.
good.
You know, one with
But
ham
when
in
Abby does
No.
it is awesome. Maybe you should just do like a cooking channel. That's what you
No,
should do.
because that's like all I can cook. That and grilled cheese. I do make the best grilled cheese.
Who is hungry right now? I'm starving.
Apparently, we're hungry. You talked about getting snacks down here. Where are the snacks?
I ran out of time. I was getting the truck ready. I was like, Abby, I forgot to rebuild the transmission. We'll just have to do it live.
Harley Dan. I agree. He said, I think if you guys are okay with having the X-Maxx on your channel, then it's fine. For good or
Yeah.
bad, they're a large part of the industry. And that's why we've decided to finally put them on the channel after everything was said and done. And after we had already gotten rid of everything our Traxxas that
We showed him, so we can talk about
that we already owned because
the incident. I mean,
yeah, I
that's-
kind of lost my train of thought because I started reading comments.
See, it happens to me too.
Yeah, we didn't want to like stick our head in the sand and act like they didn't exist. So that's
Mick-
why we finally started showing them.
Mick, please read Mick's comment.
Mick. Nate, do you like the Arrows Marlin? Looked great on the vid, but then not really had a mention compared to the other ones. Others, have I ordered the wrong one? And which is your favorite jet?
Good question. I do like the Arrows Marlin. It's a very, very good, fun, sporty jet. If you've never flown a jet before, please don't make that
Nate,
be
what
your
if
your first one.
What if we order a pizza and have it delivered during the live
Oh my
stream?
gosh. We could order our favorite Pizza Hut pizza.
I don't
be
want.
awesome.
What if we did Papa John's? It's been forever.
Oh yeah, chapstick on the threads. Okay, let's back it up.
Okay. So I feel like you have a better take on the YouTube thing than I do. If you can do this and speak of this YouTube change,
Oh, should I? Well,
it's really
you gotta turn the camera back around
frustrating.
because
It's
I
really
can't-
confusing.
I can't talk about that and do this at the same time.
Okay, guys, remind us when Nate's done to talk about this.
I gotta get at least one step done.
And should I seriously order pizza?
No.
Oh, I'm so sad.
Well, then maybe yes.
Actually, yeah, we have some food. I can get us a snack.
You're like, we have food. Don't worry, we're starving.
I'm hungry.
Well,
I mean,
that's
I can
pretty
get us
tight.
a snack.
I don't have to worry about that one.
Do you guys still use smart batteries and smart charger? Yes.
Good question. Yes.
Yeah, the Spectrum smart
Love them.
batteries. Here,
Wait,
I'll show you guys.
Did the guy that asked
who was
the
that
guy that
one
asked about the
Harley?
jet? Did we answer your?
Let's
no.
not have bad words,
No,
guys.
we don't do
And bye bye.
Yeah.
That didn't take long.
Did we answer your question at all on?
Wait, why did
the
it say
jet.
I unhid them? I hid them.
Maybe someone else.
Maybe
got
someone
them.
else did
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
Okay. Got that guy taken care of.
Just bad language. The question about the Marlin, and then we can talk about the smart batteries too, because I love them.
Oh, fat patties. They're talking about our
Jan's
burger
making
restaurant.
Pizza. I love fat patties.
Are you really making pizza? Robert, thank you. So nice of you.
Sweet, Robert.
I think I read just like an hour ago or however long we've been streaming that you were having trouble, and I meant to address that, but we do appreciate the super chat. That's awesome. And Stan and Jan, I think, are still up there on the top. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Arrows Marlin, yeah. If you're looking at your first jet, I'm sorry again if I didn't totally answer it, but I don't think I'd make that your first jet. It was really fun, but it's pretty quick and it's
CJ.
sporty and it's it's cheap. I think it might be one of the cheapest jets, but if you are looking at your very first jet, you need to go check out our F-15 Eagle.
Wait, what was I going to show them? I was getting ready to show them something. What were you talking about? Oh, yeah, smart.
Oh, good. Yeah,
We're
they are.
everywhere tonight. This is rough.
The smart batteries are truly amazing because they discharge themselves. And let's face it, I mean, who out here actually remembers to daily discharge or storage charge your batteries to a safe level?
There you go. We have this charger.
Love it.
Click our link and help support us in the comments. Not this comment, but our
Go watch
RC
our
videos.
review video.
Go to our RC channel. And then there's some Spectrum Smart batteries. Yeah, we like them a lot.
Absolutely. They're holding up great. I think probably longevity, they're going to hold up better than other batteries that we have because of the storage charging themselves and stuff. I mean, no one remembers to do that every single time. You invest $4 or $5 more on your batteries now on those things, and they are going to save you tons of money in the future because they're going to last longer than all the other batteries. I can predict, unless Spectrum has a patent on that, and they probably do, some other company or other companies will start to copy that. I mean, even the cheap China knockoff stuff, we're going to see 2 years from now, everything coming with the ability to do that, because why wouldn't you want that? All these batteries that we use in our planes and trucks now are going to be just a joke compared to those. I'm converting everything over very slowly. I love those things. That was a very good question.
Nate, were you into models when you were younger? Tony Brossman asked.
I was.
Yeah.
How did you know? I don't claim any type of fame on this. This is, to those of you that maybe don't know, this is our first time building a kit ever, excuse me.
You need water?
I do, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And so, but I did used to build models. I had a lot of model cars that I built with Dad growing up. Yeah. Hey, okay, finally the rear lower links are built. Finally. Oh, that took forever, but that's okay. Part of the fun. Now we're moving on to the rear upper links. And then we can do the chassis. I'm very excited about that. So Snapshot FPV, the C rating for the batteries. If you are a race drone person, you might not be in love with them because the C ratings aren't super high on the smart batteries. Excuse me, Abby's getting me a water. I'm dying here. Yeah, okay, so Hardly Dan.
Since you were withholding information for $25 of Super Chat, he can have a payday.
Nice.
Wait, that's my water. This is your water. Water break. I'm laughing. Oh, you're sneezing. I'm laughing. They're just staring at a table.
Airplane people primarily, and truck people primarily would be.
Euros from Mick.
No way.
Loving
I think those are our
sandwich
first
live.
Euros ever in Super Chat.
How much that's funny. I don't know Euro to US
Thanks, Mick.
conversion.
What time is it there? I want to know. I would love to know that. What's up, Mick?
Mick in the house.
You are not building a Tamiya Honda Civic drift car. That sounds amazing. Is this the guy that's obsessed with Tamiya?
No.
Wow.
No, it's not.
That water helped me out a lot. Thank you very much. Okay.
Bye, Shad.
Yeah, see you, Shad. Thank you very much for that super
in
chat.
the morning from the guy, Mick, that donated euros.
Well, thank you for the dedication, for tuning in. That's very cool. And for the super chat.
Wait. He said wait, well, what was he? Was it a pound or a euro?
Oh, I thought that was a euro.
I don't, that
Whoops.
looks the same.
Oh my gosh. You guys
Apparently
don't
it's a
understand.
pound.
Okay, I'm sorry, pounds. I'm sitting pretty far away from the chat. I think they look very, very similar.
That looks the same.
But
that
thank
is
you.
so close.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Goodness gracious.
I don't.
Hey, Luis Garcia is in the house.
Hey,
Fine
Luis.
life. What's up? Well, now what are you building?
Pounds, everybody.
Come on, guys. Keep up. The chat's only 5 minutes behind.
Talking about euros.
What step are we on,
I never
Nate?
said I was very worldly.
Where are we?
Rear upper link. The bottom left there, page 20, step 23.
Oh, hiya, Popeye. Oh, Popeye, you need a haircut, buddy. I'm sorry. Here you go.
I just put in the the 4x20 millimeter
This
sockets
one right
has
here,
screws.
step 23.
Mm-hmm.
Page 20.
Yes, progress. Very
Double
good progress.
decade.
Double decade.
I don't know.
I just got to make sure I get the right pieces here off of the tree this time.
Ooh, Robert likes your cobalt needle nose pliers.
Yeah, thank you. I've been using them to put on all my E-clips or E-rings. I think they're E-clips. Okay, we need number 5 off of the tree. There's some on that one. Yep, I think I got to pull them off of this one.
Hey, John.
There's number 5.
There's your number 4. Number 3. I don't know. I don't know what's going on other than what they're talking about in chat. And what Popeye's doing. He's hanging out here underneath us. Licking us.
He likes to lick toes and feet.
Are we going to talk about...
Who ordered the DJI Mavic Mini? Anybody? I know one person, and
couple people in
and
here
actually,
do know.
you might not. You can't. Maybe just one person. You can't say for sure unless they give you the go ahead in the chat.
I'm not going to say. Oh,
But one
did.
person we know.
They did. He did.
There? Yeah. No. Yes. Yes. He did. Okay. Good. Okay. Yeah.
We didn't want to get you in trouble.
Yeah. And what do you think so far? Because we are still waiting. But we do plan on featuring it on the channel. Didn't get a chance to fly a plane this year. Oh, man. Lewis.
What are you doing?
You are doing it wrong, man. A whole year of no flying planes?
Did you drive planes? Did you drive?
What? I know he flew some drones.
The things that have tires, you know, like these things, these things.
And then we need one more. We're looking at number 3 again.
Are we going to talk about the YouTube thing yet?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we should. Let's address it. Flip the camera around it while I'm getting.
Oh,
these
it's
pieces
getting
off of
serious?
it. Yeah.
Nate said flip the camera around.
Well,
flip the camera around.
Yeah. Instead of just watching plastic pieces sit there and do nothing for a minute. YouTube is making huge changes, and they have to be implemented by January 1st of 2020. In fact, YouTube implemented them just like solid
On here.
2 days ago, right? They were saying that they were going to give everyone until the beginning of the year. Now you have to do it now. It's a really big deal. They're trying to separate kids on YouTube, ad revenue from kids on YouTube. And so right now, if you're a kiddo in the States, 13 or under, YouTube can collect information from you watching a video. And so you could watch a bunch of toy videos about Power Ranger toys or Barbies or whatever, I don't know. And then they can realize, wow, this one kid is watching a lot of the same video over and over, that type of video. Mm-hmm. Let's cram them with Toys R Us ads, even though they're pretty much closing now. So let's advertise Toys R Us, Toys R Us. We know this kid is watching all this stuff. Well, there's been some act or law passed now.
COPPA, kosher guy, I don't know.
It's
CO something.
Yeah.
I forget.
Which says that you can't collect data on kiddos anymore. And so that means you can't beam your advertising lasers at those kids. So for YouTubers, that means what you have to do is declare whether your channel is directed towards kids or
like
not.
Your audience is kids or not.
So just be now.
Or if your content is kids. Like if you have kid type content.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not doing so great here either, John. But what that means for us is we just have to check a little bubble. Is this directed towards kids or not when we release a video? If it's yes, kid directed content, not family friendly, not that anyone can watch it, but like if Abby and I were walking around like, oh, what are you doing today, Abby? We're going to play with some toys. And like we just had kiddo voices. That was my best Barney voice, by the way.
So, yeah. Anyways.
We couldn't make money.
We believe that our content is not directed toward kids. It is very much so directed toward
Adults.
And most of the RC toys that we are showing on our channel are 14 plus, which is above what YouTube is considering a kid in this new law. So we believe we're safe. However, I'll read all of everybody's comments in a minute. However, one thing that YouTube has said, if your content has this in it, it is directed towards kids, is any like cartoon caricature.
One of many things.
Guys, look at every single one of our videos.
Intros and outros.
And we haven't been using the intros much lately, but the outro in every single video
there's a reason for
forever is a cartoon. Because that's what we like for our intro and outro. So now we're kind of worried about possibly our old content.
Could be, they could auto flag it.
Or flagged. Or if they're going to look at, like, it could, what I think could happen is they're going to say, yeah, this is directed toward kids. And then we're going to have to go appeal 1,500 videos and say, no, it's not. And they're going to have to take 3, 4, 5, 6 months to finally review our channel and say, okay, you guys are fine. Kind of the same thing with the whole, when all the advertiser issues started happening and they would automatically flag certain words and stuff. And then finally, with us at least, our channel got pretty much marked as safe and we no longer had to deal with that limited advertising, like, ever. We never have to deal with that now.
Knock on wood.
So we don't know. We're kind of upset because we just paid for that intro and outro.
And we can't use it because YouTube could say, oh, well, since there's a cartoon, it's directed toward kids. But it's not even a cartoon. It's just caricatures of us.
Having fun.
Animated.
Yeah.
And you know what? The Simpsons and Family Guy, those are caricatures. You know, they're cartoon
characters. I agree,
characters.
Robert. They need to make a distinction between family, friendly, and aimed at kids.
I agree. And another opinion here, this is almost like a...
Because there's cartoons for adults.
And this is a very controversial opinion. Some of you may not agree with me. I don't tend to voice a lot of opinions that could upset people. But I think rather than putting the pressure on the content creator...
we're parents. I feel like we can voice our opinion on this. So.
Yeah, we got a kiddo. I think that, and I know some people will disagree, and this is fine. This is fine. I'm not mad at you or anything. Please don't be mad at me. But I think the parents should be responsible for what the kid's watching on YouTube.
Yep.
Don't put it on me and put my channel at risk.
And what's the difference between toys being advertised to kids on channels like Disney Channel, or is Nickelodeon even still a thing? We don't have TV, so I don't know.
Right, Nickelodeon.
Yeah,
playing a kids show.
They're
or Disney
playing ads directed at kids. So I just don't get it.
Is our government taking over all media? It's very, very scary, really. Very scary. Almost done with all the links. You expect me to watch? Well, I mean, I'm not saying you want to, because we might not all want to all the time, but maybe you should sometimes, yeah.
Right, Robert, our channel is okay for kids, but our targeted audience is not directed at kids.
You think a kid wants to sit here and watch me?
No. In fact, my niece Riley has been on the channel before, and I think we've pretty much taken those videos down. I don't know if I may have gone in and taken all that stuff down when the kids when the kids stuff first started happening earlier this year with like comments disabled. I didn't want our whole channel to get flagged, so I think all those should be gone now. But Riley, she's in those videos. She came and watched the whole video she's in. Like, her attention span just isn't there. So, our channel is not for kids.
No. I mean...
But yeah, we're a little worried.
I'm happy, and I'm very proud to say, and I've said this since day one, I'm proud that our channel is family friendly. I like that Dad can sit down with the kiddo.
The kiddo can be playing on the floor while Dad's watching this.
And you don't have to worry about foul language on our channel and stuff like that. Why? I don't know why people do that stuff. Oh, because you're so much cooler since you're cussing like a sailor left it. Come on, I mean, you don't need to on your YouTube channel. You might in real life, but don't do that to your channel. Opinion.
Yeah, we're not very opinionated people, but I think we feel pretty strongly
This is a very personal subject with our YouTube channel. It's what we love. We love our YouTube channel. We love doing what we do. We don't want that to change.
Yeah, bye, Alan.
Okay,
See you
the
maybe later.
links are almost done. So that's a very big deal, guys, going on in the YouTube world.
Yeah. We're just worried about all. Like, we might just go ahead and take out, depending on if we can get a hold of our supposed designated YouTube guru person that is mysterious to us because we've never talked to him. But we might just completely take those intros and outros out. If that's the case, then we need ideas for an intro and outro.
That are not cartoons.
That's not cartoons. I don't know. I don't even know what to do. That's just us. That's just what we've always done. That's what we thought was fun. That was fun for us.
People are being punished for just being good people.
Yeah.
That's weird. It's wrong.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're just a little worried about how it's going to impact all our old videos because they still bring YouTube income from the ads that play on the videos,
much.
AdSense and all that.
But it's and that's how we're able to afford. And yes, the super chat helps a ton. But this we purchased.
So Stan asked a good question.
Okay.
Does that mean you can't show the kid that does the great flying at the club?
Basically, yeah, we kind of have to hide him now.
And I think that also means Amelia.
Right.
Yeah.
So we can. It's.
Oh, wait. We can show them, but then I think we also have to mark it as made
There's a
for
kid
kids,
in this box.
and all comments get disabled on the video if we show a kid. And it limits advertisers and everything about that video.
If you do it properly.
Basically, there's zero way for you to make money on the video if a kid appears.
And we'll do that occasionally, you know?
Yeah.
We'll do that occasionally. But
that's why we have you guys over on Patreon. Yeah, the thing with not being allowed to show your kids, where like we're never gonna show Amelia
reviewing a drone.
To
exploit her.
Yes. that's
what
not
you were going for.
Yeah, and RC Mass just said it, to stop exploitation. And there are channels out there that quite clearly exploit their kids. Like when the camera's pointed at that kid, you know they're turning it on for that camera. They're not normal kids. But here's the thing. What's the difference between that and being a child actor or actress?
Boy Meets World. We were watching that the other day.
Disney
and Abby and I were
Plus.
like, how is this even legal?
Yeah, like, what's the difference between doing that on YouTube and doing that on TV?
Yeah, thanks, Tony. We're still going to probably keep the music in that intro and outro, but it might not be cartoony stick figures that could be misconstrued as
aimed for kid content.
We could put a black and white screen on there, the two blocks banging into each other, because everything else is unpolitically correct and everyone has opinions of. The world is getting crazy when you can't have, or potentially can't have, a cartoony intro and outro on a family-friendly RC channel. Yeah, it's
Lewis, I wanted to do the 3 years, and then I just got busy, and I missed out on our opportunity to purchase the 3 years of Disney Plus at the huge discounted rate.
It's not working very well right now, though.
So I kind of messed up big time on that. But whose comment? Where did it go? Raptor Crazy, yeah. So if there's a kid in your video starting January 1, comments will be disabled. And most like vlog channels, like I watch a couple when we were going through our infertility stuff. I subscribe to a lot of infertility channels that have like adopted kids, or they have kids now, thankfully.
Vlog channels are dead.
They have completely cut their comments all year. Sometimes like the comments will be on for like a couple hours and then get turned off. But now with this thing being implemented, they'll never have comments.
Yeah, John, the world is getting stupid. Abby and I have real world opinions that we're afraid to share because of what people would think, and those people could flag our video for weird stuff, and it's unfortunate. Yeah, it's very unfortunate.
One person ruins it for everybody.
Very much so. Good news though, all of the links are built. Just cross your fingers. To those of you that are keep us in your thoughts. Okay, we'll just say that. Keep us in your thoughts.
We're worried about it.
It's a little worrisome. But not majorly. We're not a kid channel. We're just a family friendly.
So, like,
channel.
we have been slowly trying to do our social media. It's very hard to keep up with. We really kind of
I
need
wanna
help.
build a little bit.
We really kind of need some help with our YouTube or our social media stuff because it is a lot of extra work to do that and maintain it. So like with Facebook, if you want to be able to play ads on Facebook videos, you have to have a certain amount of followers and get a certain amount of watch time.
Let's move on to the
Kind
next
of
step
like
while
on
we're talking about
YouTube,
this.
but it's way higher of a percentage on Facebook. Like the
So-
likes and the watch time is crazy. You can eat your payday.
I'm not going to. It'll get me all choked up. This, guys, the rear lower link and rear upper link are finished. We're moving on to the chassis,
Page 21.
which is
step
exciting.
24. That's a big step, right?
It's a huge step. I think that we're ready to break into the D bag. YouTube
See,
might
there's
flag
some funny jokes every once in a while that aren't extremely appropriate, but it's still funny.
I think this is
funny.
in here. Okay, so a totally new step here. It's got to be in here. I've got to take some more.
Randall Badgett for our intro and outro said, "Draw mustaches and beards on the kids to make them look older."
There you go. It's such a weird, YouTube doesn't even really know what to do. They're telling people in their advice videos and blurbs and blogs and stuff, they're telling people to get a lawyer. That's what they're saying. They're like, yep, you're on your own. Hire a lawyer if you really want to know what's going
Their
on.
info video literally said hire a lawyer.
Yeah.
I don't know if we make enough money to afford a lawyer.
I don't think so.
I feel like lawyers are probably pretty expensive.
Okay, I'm looking for a part, which is always the slowest part of this, but that's okay because this is seriously awesome. The fact that we're building the chassis, I am pumped. So we actually need that strap for this
Battery
step.
tray, yeah.
Yeah, I assume I'm looking for a battery tray, or we'll be building one. And there it is, Yeah. I'm sorry you guys aren't seeing this. The bag is so big.
Here.
It's just all on my lap.
I have one job, and that's to read comments and do the camera. So 2 jobs.
Look at that metal chassis. All right, I'm going to put that back in the big bag for now. It's really hard to stay organized while doing this, and I'm doing my best to do that.
Raptor, I don't know if we're going to be impacted or not. That's the thing. We really need to try to get a hold of our YouTube rep that we have never met or heard from ever and see if we can have them take a look at our channel and see what they have to say about it, because it would be great if we could get this straightened out before January 1st.
Yeah. It's not just a YouTube thing, though. Supposedly, it is like a social media content law or some craziness. I don't know.
Steven Stern, what did one burp say to the other burp? Do you know?
I don't know. I'm looking forward to this.
Robert Hip doesn't think it'll impact us.
Yeah, most likely.
I don't think it will either, but we are still worried.
Guess what? We're actually installing the servo in this.
What? An
Yeah.
electronic piece?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, look right there. There it is.
Yeah. Okay, let's get the servo out. And we can talk about the servo. I don't think the guy that recommended this from the hobby shop is still in the chat. But the first night he was. You remember? He actually tuned in.
I forget what his YouTube name was.
So Abby and I went to... It really did cost that much. That's a lot for a servo. But this is waterproof and metal gearing. And so I'm very happy about that. And this is a Savix waterproof servo.
What are you building again? Nate, can you show the box?
Yeah, it's a Gmade BOM. Gmade BOM crawler. If you can get that.
We're building that, Lewis. A clear body right there.
Abby and I went in a hobby shop, saw it, and we were like, oh, that is awesome.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
And we thought, let's just go live with that.
I hope it performs well. I haven't looked up any reviews or anything.
A lot of pressure is going to be on me for that. The deciding factor of its performance, I think, will be on me.
Is the guy going to tell us what his joke was?
Oh, yeah.
Steven.
One burp say to the other.
Wait, there it goes. Let's be stinkers and go the other way.
That's funny. I like that. Yeah. Forgive us, guys. I'm a I chat a lot, and I like to talk with you guys, and I know we're supposed to be building this.
Well, that's why we are going to take till 2021 to get this
We
done.
told you guys it's going to be a very slow build. I'm actually surprised at my progress and not really getting hung up on too many things, which I am proud of myself. I really am happy with it.
So Dan Newens wants to talk about the storm of RCS Fest because no one knows about it other than
Do we
the
have
people.
any like content, any media that we can use to show people? I think
Possibly. I might have some on this laptop. Let me look.
I think you just closed. Oh no, you just minimized.
I didn't
Okay.
close it. You calm down over there.
Sorry. Battery strap is going in. This is exciting.
I might not have it anymore, Dan. I don't. All I have is pictures.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, good. It's in the right way. Okay,
Let
that's
me
in.
check. No, that's Muncie's stuff. That was AMA Muncie.
It would be crazy if we
trick.
had some to show people. I'd love to show that.
I don't think I do. I think I've gotten rid of it all. Well, that sucks. I didn't even think about that when I deleted them, I'm guessing. Yeah, all I have is pictures. But do you still want to talk about it or no?
The ball stud is going in. This is cool. Oh, this is awesome. There's a lot of like detail stuff on this now. There's body clips and everything.
All right, let's scroll up and see what's going on.
In the chat.
Yeah.
Everyone's been really talkative tonight. I'm grateful for
It's
that.
a good chat tonight.
It is a good chat. Well,
They're
we've
not
had
too goofy like the last
We
time.
have had a lot going on though. We have had so many things to talk about. We took a 3-week break in between, and that killed it. We just got so far behind
Yeah,
and everything.
I don't have any footage, Nate, of the storm.
That's okay. So when we had our own event that we hosted called RCS Fest, a storm hit, and
It was after everybody left on Sunday. There were only a few people
You might want
left.
to get a different angle here.
What do you
because-
want me to point the
I don't
camera
know.
at?
Just I'm looking for parts.
You want me to
so
hold? Okay, I'll just
I'm
hold
just
it.
looking for parts.
Okay, so let's see. Who was there? Me and Nate, and Amelia was in my tummy. I think I was like 18-ish weeks pregnant, 19 weeks pregnant.
Looking
Your
for it.
mom, Nate, your dad, right?
Yep.
Kent and Melanie, Dan,
I missed them.
and it was just Dan because I had just driven his wife and kids back to their hotel so Dan could keep his van there because he was helping us a lot, so I did that. And Harry, the airplane pilot.
Awesome.
Was that everybody? Was that everybody, Dan?
Oh, Gary Zion. I don't know if you said him, but he was there. We piloted
Yeah,
his
Gary
truck.
Zion, and so then
poor
David,
truck.
was David there?
Tinsoff was there, I think.
No,
Zion
no,
there.
was David, did you leave before it happened?
Anyway.
No, he was not there. Yeah. So I go and I drop off
Where's
Kristen and the kids, and I come back with popsicles for everybody, and you just see this storm cloud just coming in so fast. And Harry Sowers, the airplane pilot for our event, like the legit full-scale airplane pilot, was
He's
pretty much telling us, like, hey, there's a big storm coming. So we sold some of our old RCs, lightly used RCs at the event. So I start throwing these things in my car, in Kent and Melanie's car, and in Nate's parents' van. And I think some ended up in the airplane office. And I get our tents, both tents, everything of mine put away. Then I look to the runway and I see Nate and Dan just having a good old time, slowly packing away. I jump in our car, drive on the runway down to them, and I'm like, guys, what are you doing? Don't you see these storm clouds coming in? And the wind was already picking up. So, poor Dan.
Yeah.
Everybody starts helping Nate and us get this stuff down. We had a puppet tent and all our planes. I don't even know where all the stuff went, but all of our stuff got put away. And then you look over and Dan has... Hold on, I'm just going to turn the camera around while you're doing this.
I can't find this part.
Dan has this beautiful,
Brand new
like
van.
wedding quality tent. Like
the tent, yeah.
Dan's tent. Brand new, bought it for our CS Fest. He's not even saying anything in chat right now. He's probably there laughing. Wedding quality tent. He legit has his airplanes hanging up, beautifully displayed in this wedding tent. He's got his table. He's got his amazing, like, tool, durable boxes filled with transmitters and really expensive stuff. His van, brand new van, is there while he's slowly packing everything away. And the storm hits. And we're all looking at Dan saying, Dan, let's just throw this stuff in your car. Your tent's going to get blown away. Let's get your tent taken down. But, I don't know. What happened, Nate? What was said that the tent didn't get taken down? Like,
we were putting all the planes and stuff away, and I think
it was just going to take
Harry said,
too long.
It's just going to blow over. And so we all get in there, and the wind starts picking up, and we're holding down.
And I think, hold on, you're getting ahead. I think it was just too much stuff. I think there was just too much stuff to be able to do it, and like too many electronics. Like if even like the 10-foot walk to the car, like it was gonna get ruined. So the rain picks up. And the wind picks up. And I mean, this isn't just any wind. This is crazy.
I can't find this part.
Uh-oh. This is crazy wind. So we're all standing. How many people was this?
However many you listed off.
2, 4. Okay, me, you, your mom and dad, Harry, Kent and Melanie, Dan, Gary, Zion. 9 people? 9 people?
Yeah.
Sounds right. 9 people are standing in this wedding quality tent. Holding on to the top,
and the
bars of this, because it's a foldable tent. It's like an accordion kind of thing at the top. Holding it down to keep it from blowing away. Like you can legit feel the wind pulling. We're all soaked head to toe. I'm 18, 19 weeks pregnant.
That was the
out there too.
Yeah.
Popeye was in the RV that we, hey buddy, was in the RV that we borrowed from our neighbor. That was on just cement, and the wind is picking up. And Melanie is standing there saying, guys, what are we doing? This is stupid. And
we wanted to save the tent.
We're all just kind of laughing about it like, oh, we'll be fine, we'll be fine. Couldn't see much other than the one opening of this tent. Standing there holding it down still. How long do you think we were in there?
It felt like forever, but it's probably only like 5 or 10
5
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
I can't find this part.
The wind picks up. Like, I don't even. Hey, buddy. How fast,
it was
Dan?
Scary.
How fast do you think this wind got?
It was scary fast.
It got scary, and it got scary fast.
It was a flash storm.
This wind was fast. It got scary fast. Dan, how fast do you think this wind was? You're like a nautical type guy. You should know wind stuff. The tent, 9 people, I believe, holding it down.
It was scary.
Blows literally out of everybody's hands. The wind was that fast. I think it was like a tornado was kind of coming through, and it blew this tent, staked in, out of all our hands. So I dropped to the ground, fetal position, trying to protect my stomach because I was worried that the tent was going to hit me. So I dropped down, standing in puddle, like I was drenched. My stomach was probably hanging in the water. Then I look up. Well, everybody kind of ran because no one knew what to do. We just knew get to shelter. Nate sees me on the ground, thought I got knocked out. And I'm standing up. I'm like, no, I'm okay. I just got scared.
So this wind was so strong. It's no joke at all.
No, it was scary.
To move in it, you literally couldn't. You were leaning all the way forward.
The water hitting your face hurt.
Yeah.
Standing still.
And we could be this close to each other, yelling at the top of our lungs.
Couldn't see.
Hey, run! You know. And
Dance is 80 to 90 miles per hour.
We couldn't hear each other.
We look over. Your dad, Glenn, is holding on to this tent of Dan's. Right? It was your dad?
Oh, I think it was just a string of it.
No, it was like the leg, the metal leg, right?
Okay.
It was your dad, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was Nate's dad. It's been a year and a half, so the memory is kind of fuzzy.
I'm going to need some help. Finish the story because I'm going to need some help
I'm
Fine, it
being
is.
really dramatic about this story. He's holding on to this leg for dear life. Like the man was gonna like commit
Lose his life.
to being blown away to hang on to this tent.
Oh, I found it.
Finally,
I found it.
nice. He let go.
Jeez, that was horrible.
I ran to the closest vehicle. So for me, that was Gary Zion's truck. I pile in. I close the door. Gary's in there already, I believe. And then I see your mom, and I shove open the door, and she piles in.
My mom.
So, yeah, Nate's mom. But from where I'm pregnant, there wasn't enough room. So she slides under me, and I'm sitting on Nate's mom's lap. My feet are basically in the window, the dash of Gary's beautiful, beautiful truck.
This was very scary. It was very scary.
And all I could think about was, well, first of all, I was worried about Nate. But then my
Popeye.
second thought was Popeye.
This RV is going to just blow
We couldn't
over.
see the RV. And the wind was that bad. Like, I was, like, about to, like, I was in tears and worried and upset. I probably was crying, I'm sure. I can't remember. But all I could think about was Popeye. And, like, how are we going to get, like, what if the RV flips?
It was
And
so
what
strong.
about Popeye?
The airplane that Harry was using, I don't know if you talked about this. But
Haven't talked about it yet. I wanted you to tell your part of the story with running to Dan's.
This story's too long.
Nah, Nate, Dan, and your dad
Dove in
to
Dan's van.
Dan's van. Dan, I don't really know exactly what happened. Dan's door of his brand new
Oh, yeah, the wind, when he opened
van,
it, the wind just...
the wind took it and
all the way
bent
forward.
some of his body work on his van.
Brand new van.
So they all got in safe. I still didn't know where they were. I had no idea where Ken Melanie was or anybody. Like, Foamy Ninja was down on the other end of the field. Like, I had no idea. And Nate and I are just, like, fully like, oh, my gosh, these people are here because of us. What if someone gets hurt? Storm probably took another 15 minutes till we could finally see. And then it, like, calmed down. Like, completely
It was
calm.
just calm. We could fly again. Everything was...
Nothing happened after that. Like, people think, like, oh, is it calm before the next storm? Calm before whatever. You're in the eye or whatever. I don't know. But no, we were fine. Harry's full-scale passenger plane was tipped on its nose, kind of sideways.
Yeah, something like that.
I think it was tipped sideways on its wing.
The wind pushed it up on its wing and bent the wing, kind of destroyed it and set it back down. And so because the wind was that strong, we thought that would push the RV too. As it turns out, the only reason the RV didn't get pushed over is because we had it parked next to a hillside down like that. So we think the wind was coming up, coming in. It hit the hill.
It went
and
up.
It kind of go up over.
It went over the RV is what we think, and then came back down and then lifted up Harry's plane, which was right next to the RV. For all we know, the RV got lifted up and then sat back down. Popeye was fine. That's the first thing I did. I ran to the RV and got Popeye. I was like crying with Popeye. Then I saw Dan's van and I started crying to Dan. And didn't I cry to you, Dan? Like, I felt so bad. It was so scary. That was probably one of the scariest moments of our life, I would say.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, sorry, I know that was probably like an hour-long story.
Really dramatically told there, but well done.
So good, thank you. Well, you're still looking for parts. You're literally still looking for parts.
I found the one that I needed.
So someone had to do it.
Yeah.
Someone had to entertain. Dan, did I miss any good parts of the story?
You nailed it.
I feel like I nailed it pretty well.
All right, I'm looking for an M3 nut.
Wait, there was something else. There was someone's trailer got tilted or something.
Don't know.
You know who might have footage of this still is the Nighthawk Gliders.
They did have the best.
They had some good footage of that. They weren't in the tent with us, but are we going to get back to the build series?
I'm trying.
He's looking for parts, guys. Here, I'll point it at Nate. Point it at Nate. Here you go.
And 3x12 and a 3x8 millimeter.
What made you think of that story, Dan? Man, I have not thought about that in a long time.
It's got to be over here in the J bag. The old J bag.
That was a crazy.
What were people talking about
That was a
while
crazy
you
day.
were?
I think they were mainly just. Oh yeah, we found my tent a mile down the runway.
Mhm.
And we never found, what did we lose? We lost some RC Sailor hats,
A
which we
couple, just a couple.
replaced. Yeah, because we had just released our hats and some people bought them.
Okay,
Dan lost his FT plane. Did you lose another plane, Dan? He's looking for some screws right now, Jan.
Yeah, I'm found the M3 nut, so that's good.
Good one, Robert.
I thought that was cut. It is not. I want to
K9
ask.
bike. That's not Gary Zion, is it? I had two of the prettiest women in my truck during the storm.
Must be Zion.
I didn't think that was his username.
3 by.
I don't know. I'm confused now. K9 is Gary. Oh, okay. Okay. There you go. It is Gary. I was kind of like, who is
Okay,
that?
3 by 8.
How did I not know
Finally.
that was Gary Zion? What in the world is going on?
And I'm looking for a 3 by 12, and then we can start putting things together.
I'm sorry, Gary. I didn't know that was
There we
you.
go. That's everything. Boy, I don't like looking for parts. It slows everything down.
Gary, did I tell the story okay? I feel like I told it pretty well.
I'd like to know the fact.
Oh, I know one thing I missed about the story. You want me to tell them?
Let's hear it, Abby.
We had our Honda CRV, which was at the time only
Brand
a
new.
year old. It was a year old. And I pulled it down the runway, right, to help Nate get packed. We're back to that part of the
I don't
story.
want to talk about this anymore.
During the middle of the storm, before it got really, really bad, like it was just pouring, but the wind was getting up there. I looked at the direction the wind was going and where our SUV was. And I looked at Nate and was like, I need to move our SUV. If this tent goes, it's gonna hit our car. So I get out and I move our SUV. Then I run back in. And Nate's mom is like, oh crap, now our van is in the way because she was parked behind me. So then I'm like, here, just give me your keys. I moved their van, and that's the direction the tent blew. Would have nailed our car. Yeah, true story.
True longest story ever in the world.
Well,
Never-
did you find all your parts?
I did.
Okay, now we're ready to go.
Never.
See, it was the perfect length of story.
I think that should never be a camp, like one
See you
of
in a
those
minute,
campfire
Jan.
stories.
Never be a campfire story?
Yeah.
Shh, everybody's marshmallows would be burned by the time I was done.
Okay, we got all the stuff found, everything.
Listen, I don't talk nearly as much as you do on the channel,
This
so.
is true. This is true. We're okay. Yeah, so now we get to put all this stuff together on the chassis now that we found everything. Well, everything except for these two little pieces.
So that is the story of the RCS Fest storm.
I want to know, while I find this last little bit here, what everybody wants for Christmas. We are literally about a month away from Christmas.
Look at you're looking like at the floor and the camera's like way over here. Try again. I love you.
Why? Everyone can hear me.
Can they? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
I want to know
Sorry.
what everybody wants for Christmas. Yeah. So, top number one RC
Oh no, I'm
thing
sorry, Papa.
on your Christmas list,
I
the
dropped my
very
bottle.
top number one
Papa.
thing
I'm sorry, buddy.
that everybody wants for Christmas. I want to know because there may be something.
No, Gary.
On snow for Christmas.
Go trade houses with Michael Bainey, you crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, don't make fun of people that go to band camp.
That was Abby.
That was
There it
me.
is. Okay, good. That didn't take nearly as long.
See, everybody liked my story, Nathan, just so you
I'm
know.
just-
I feel like I told it very well.
You told it very well.
In my mind, I told it exceptionally well.
think
Added
people-
very good visuals.
You did great, yeah. That's good. I lived it, so I just didn't want to hear it again. I had to. It was traumatizing.
It was. Maybe that's why we didn't do RCS Fest this year.
I'd say. Oh, the storm coming
Oh my
back.
gosh, that's all that I could think of was just like, thank God no one, like most everybody was already gone because the amount of damage and potential injury that
It was
could have
pretty high.
happened. I feel like if there would have been more people there, we probably would have done the smart thing and cleared the runway. But
It was all like...
it's all Dan's fault. Abby sounds like the hero of the story. Hey, the baby is here. The baby survived the storm.
Popeye survived.
Popeye survived the storm. I feel
Everyone
like I
was the hero, for sure. Okay, what I need to know now is which way is the servo going to be installed. It doesn't really do a good job at showing the direction of the servo.
Robert Hip.
Yeah, I don't know if it needs to be
to
this part in the back. See, it doesn't show at all. I mean, it's...
That right there is the servo.
Yep.
Okay. So you don't know which way that should be facing.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so, guys. Should it be facing this way?
Yeah, just this keep it in perspective with this stuff.
This way
yeah,
or the other way?
And then we need the 12 millimeters, so the longer ones. I'll just go ahead and start setting stuff up while everyone gives us a little input. Hopefully somebody has an
Probably
indication.
down.
Yeah, it definitely goes down like this. But I don't know if the...
Shaft to the back.
Okay, good. Okay. Then that's what I'll do.
Does that look right? Wrong front. Gary. Oh, Nate, you know what Jan Whitley is eating?
Oh, peanut butter fudge?
No.
Oh.
Think like one of your favorite popsicles.
Fudge?
Yeah. She's eating one right now.
She is like my food soulmate.
She is.
She loves all the same snacks.
She definitely is.
Yeah. Okay, that's at least in there. No, it's not. Oh, man.
Look at how the servo arm attaches. Look at the arm. Look at the arm. Look at the arm.
Okay, then you're right. The servo arm is actually this way because if you follow the arrow all the way down to the bottom, then that's...
Seriously,
that's
the
right.
arm. I'm sorry, Gary.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So sorry.
That's correct. It actually goes in the front because, yeah. All right, Abby, you can set that down. You're literally just hovering it.
Well, I was worried.
Okay. What I
Yeah,
don't
servo arm is on the left.
quite get now, this is a very weird diagram, and it's hard to see the way everything lines up. Yeah. I wish this was a bit faster for everyone.
Okay, kid check. Boom. There's Amelia. She looks very asleep.
There's a 3x8. I think we have to put this in here. This is kind of crazy, all these steps that I'm doing for the chassis now. Okay.
Even harder for us, Robert Hip said. LOL.
What is?
I don't know. That's what he said.
Okay, that's good. I think all of this is going on this.
Do you need to center the servo first?
Yeah, probably. I have a servo tester, so I will do that before I connect it. That's good tip.
Flip ahead to see where the steering links line up.
Also a good tip. See, this is why we have everybody tune in.
Oh, Jan wants to talk about Amelia. I could talk about Amelia for days.
Mhm.
Yeah, Amelia turned a year last month.
So you're going to.
You're not talking?
I'm working here. I'm working.
She is walking a lot.
Oops. That's a bad angle there, isn't it?
She is pretty much sleeping through the night. I don't think I've gotten up with her for, knock on wood, like 2 weeks now. 2 weeks of sleeping through the night. Although last night she did wake me up. She cried for like 30 seconds, but then she fell back asleep. I know, Dan, I'm probably going to get demonetized. I showed the kid.
Yeah.
Darn. They'll take away all our super chats, but they'll keep all the money for themselves. I'm just kidding. They won't. No, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay, this is all good. So this little bracket is now attached to the battery tray, and I'm pretty sure this bracket is what's going to hold in the
Did you
steering
guys
circle.
have problem with colic with the baby? Yes.
Yeah, first
yes.
5 months. It was horrible.
Yes. Yes.
horrible.
The best thing that helped was Dr. Brown's bottles, but it was still.
It was rough.
And it might not have been like gas or whatever, but it was rough. It was rough. Go back and look at the channel.
Is this a good thing?
Go look at our eye bags. It was bad.
You know, a lot of people don't
good now.
realize when we're doing our videos, she's not in like daycare or something. We're being active parents with all of our RC videos.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people think that like
No,
she's in daycare and
we
then,
don't have that.
No,
No, we don't have help.
not locally.
It's just the two of us.
Yeah, daycare is very expensive. Could you imagine how many videos we could get done if we had daycare and how amazing our videos would be? We'd have like.
Could you imagine how clean our house would be? No, it
If
probably
I
wouldn't be
did.
clean because I go to sleep. Maybe try to do laundry that would
There we
sit
go.
in the washer for 5 weeks, and then I'd have to wash it 20 more times to get the stank out. True story. Nate doesn't like that I shared that story.
I don't know what to think. This is a
They're
weird
the
live
ones
video.
asking the question.
Well, I'm grateful for everyone being here. It is a good group of people.
Yeah.
Did
yeah.
anyone answer what they want for Christmas?
I don't know.
No one answered, or you just didn't read any?
It was that during my story. If it was during my story, then I missed it all.
Yeah,
I have no idea what was said during my story.
Really
I was
trying
purely
to-
focused on my story.
I was trying to get you away from that story. I want to talk about RC stuff.
That was about RC stuff. It was
More
about
jets for Christmas. Yes, Michael Bainey. I love that.
TRX4 5K Blazer. That's a good one.
Yes, it is.
It looks so good.
It's also overpriced for the body, in my opinion, but it's
you're buying it
nice.
for the body. That's what the price is for.
I know.
Mavic 2 Zoom. Why, Joe? Why do you want the Zoom one? I want to know.
Why do you want a zoom lens on a drone that
I
can
don't know.
fly
Can't you
a
just
foot
can't you
away
just-
from the thing?
I'm not trying to put what you want down. That's awesome.
Yeah,
We love.
it's a
We
good
love the
idea.
Mavic 2 that was given to us.
It'd be a very good drone.
But I just kind of wonder what made you pick the Zoom. Let's see. RC batteries, being alive, an ammo can, a cure for cancer,
Yes.
Mavic Mini, X-Maxx, Skydio drone, or a new crawler.
I need my blue lock.
Kansas Jan said the laundry thing happens to her too. See, it's a normal thing, Nathan. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Everybody does it. It's a
Well, I
known
know.
thing. Do you guys still have your Axial Yeti? The big red one, the XL, from a few years back? Yes, yes, yes. We have our Yeti XL. We have our normal Yeti. We have our Yeti Junior. And we have... Wasn't there another Yeti? But it didn't look like a Yeti, right? We have two Yetis. Little Yetis. And I'm pretty sure we have them both.
Just trying to see which one.
Let's see.
Yeah, we have our Yetis. I love my Yetis.
The chat just went way up fast.
Yeah, the E-Flight SU-30,
An
John.
RC Sailor
Oh.
hat. Nate, you should list some on eBay.
Yeah, eBay's.
Meh.
Yeah, but I do. I'd like to do that for the good people.
Bye, Mick. Good night. Get some sleep. It's 4:20 a.m. where he is.
Wow. Yeah, definitely get some sleep.
Let's see.
Thanks for the euros. They were not euros.
All right, Joe said regarding the Zoom, Mavic 2 Zoom. I love to fly and capture wildlife. With the Zoom, I won't have to get so close and
Okay.
frighten the wildlife.
Wildlife.
Okay, cool.
That does come.
So that definitely applies to what you're doing because a crop probably wouldn't give you as good and close of an image. What is the zoom on that? Like how
How much zoom?
much zoom? Yeah.
I'm just trying to get the right size arm.
Someone wants
for the
this
Servo.
Gmade BOM for Christmas. Stickers.
We'll sign it and send it to you.
Okay. Stickers. If you're a patron, I'm getting your stickers out.
Mm-hmm.
You should have them as long as you're US by the end of next week. You should. Everybody, I believe, should have some.
I'm going to go center my servo.
And
really
if you were
quickly.
those Instagram people that I sent are supposed to get stickers, you should have them too by the end of the week. Are the wristbands for sale? We usually don't sell our wristbands. We give them out at events when we see people. If we see you at Walmart and you know who we are. That's why if you ever see us, you need to say hi because we'll give you wristbands and such. ASW 28. 2 manual zoom and 2 digital zoom. 2 times manual zoom. That doesn't tell me like the millimeters.
Well, just 2 times digital and or manual. You know, it's got one.
Okay.
Basically, can double. Get in twice as close. Here we go.
John Salt, I actually packaged up your stickers a couple nights ago. I'm a month behind on stickers here in the UK. So Patreon is always a month behind, but I did not get September stickers out, and then this month, October stickers are due. So I am 2 months behind. So it's coming though. I gotcha. Ooh.
Yeah, so Servo came to life. This, to those of you that don't know, is a Servo tool. My dad made this one for me. It's kind of, you know, hot glue craziness, but it's really cool. You can twist this knob and it adjusts the servo manually, but then you can also hit this button and do neutral and then auto, so that it'll just kind of keep going on its own. When I put the servo arm on there, that'll make sense, but what I want to do is get it centered. So remember, I can turn it if I want to, and it's working properly, or hit neutral. And as it's in the neutral position, I just go ahead and unplug this, and then turn this off. Now I know that when I put this on, it's going to be centered. I don't use that often enough, but isn't that a cool tool?
Yeah.
Save some time. It comes in handy for airplanes, probably more than it does for trucks, but this is a good time to use it for a truck. So now,
Do you go grocery shopping in Georgia? We don't live in Georgia.
oops, I need my
Steve?
Loctite. That's one tool I didn't get for tonight. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. Oh.
How awkwardly silent should I be? For how long?
What'd you say?
I said, how awkwardly silent should I be?
Oh.
And for how long?
Get the crickets chirping. I'm back. Got my blue Loctite. Okay. I don't know how much longer we're going to go live tonight, but I feel like we're finally making some good progress, and I don't
going.
want to end.
Well, you're in the middle of a step, so.
Yeah, I definitely want to finish this. Okay. Oh, got my Loctite. I think I'm just going to put it on the threads of this. Might have a little. Oh, that would be good.
Put an anchor on our winch.
I know. Someone
RC
left that.
masked.
I'm going to buy a winch for this, and instead of having a hook at the end, we're putting an anchor on it.
Oh, yeah, then definitely it's going to happen.
Love that. Don't you? Don't you love that?
Yeah,
idea?
that's a good idea.
So this little M3 nut seats in there in my servo arm.
We live in Kentucky.
Yes. And then this
Kentucky.
ball stud is going to just go into that nut. There's definitely a better way to do this. Oh, yeah.
Well,
Let's
Flying
go this
Life
way.
wants to know if we have anything for sale.
Yeah, we do. Actually, you can show them that stuff over there right now. It's all for
What?
sale
Where?
in front of the couch. But there's no way we could like manage that tonight through this live chat. We have a few
Yeah.
vehicles that
I'll show you.
they're ready
get
to
up.
be for
All that
sale.
stuff right there.
Yeah, except the one underneath is spoken for, but yeah, it's for sale too. You know which one I'm talking about.
Let me look through what's going on here. all this stuff right here.
Yeah. Huh? I can't read lips. I don't know. There's just a couple things that are for sale. No. No, we're good. There's just a few things, Abby. You can show them.
Oh.
I just can't keep it all.
People are going to be sad if they see that one.
It's the truth, though.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Hold on. Gotta make things look good.
Yeah. Okay, you can show them. Can't keep everything. So it's no secret that we sell
Here,
some...
you finish what you're saying
Yeah.
so I can hear you.
It's no secret that we sell things so that we can buy more stuff like this. And so I went through some of our stuff and decided we need to sell a few things. So you can show them.
Okay. We are selling this recently reviewed drone, Hobby Tiger.
It's an okay drone.
It's an okay drone, Nate says. We're selling this WL Toys-ish 12428 type situation. Is there anything wrong with this one, Nate?
I broke the steering servo on it.
Nate broke the steering servo.
The one on the bottom,
Why am I not surprised?
The one on the bottom is
Oh,
fine.
this one's used.
Yeah, but the one in the box is brand new.
That one's new. So we're selling that. Are we selling it together, right? Because
Yes.
that way you have spare parts for that one. Okay, yeah. So we're going to do that one as a pair. We're selling this one. It looks just like this one. Is there anything wrong with this one, Nate?
Nope.
Nothing wrong with this one.
Zero things wrong with it.
We're selling our Traxxas Slash.
Yes.
Why are we selling our Traxxas Slash? Look at
I'd
that
rather-
mess. Oh my gosh, I'm not even going to point that out
I'd
anymore.
rather race... What mess?
Okay, I guess it's all the parts.
What mess?
Oh, look, we need to update our sign. And why is the Z still by the
I
RCs?
just...
Because it's Traxxas.
Because we have a 1-year-old kid that takes more importance over the sign. I have not gotten to the sign. Yeah, we're selling the Traxxas Slash because we're not racing it at the track anymore, and I'd rather race my Arma Typhon. I cannot get this through the plastic.
You guys seeing this? He's fluffing up Amelia's fluffy pants. So yeah, we're not racing that one anymore. We're gonna race our Arma stuff.
And there's a brushless.
Yeah, so we're getting rid of that. The only thing wrong with this is that there are 2 holes drilled in the body now. So our what's that thing called that kept track of our lap times at the track? I don't know what it was called. So that module thing the antenna could stick up from the thing. Yeah, the wire. So it was all racing. So there's just 2 like small holes in the body. Nothing else wrong with it. It's actually in really, really good shape. Which one is this in this box? Oh yeah. Yeah, it's the short course truck. Yeah, can't keep them all. Nothing wrong with it? I can't remember everything.
Nothing wrong with it.
It's hard to remember. And then, you guys see what this is? Look at Popeye. He's so tired. He's so sleepy. The bug. So, couple of nights ago, I got the bug out with Amelia in the kitchen. She liked watching it.
So here, little pro tip. I've been trying to tighten this little ball joint here. It's actually officially the ball stud, okay, for the steering servo. I've been trying to tighten that by hand, and there's actually a little hex piece in there you can use to tighten it down. All that time Abby was showing you that stuff.
QRC is back. QVC. QRC.
Yeah.
Funny, Dan. Funny. Forgot about that one. Yeah, I got the buggy out with Amelia.
I think I'm selling the Slash for $150.
Yeah. She liked watching it.
It's a
But
two-wheel
in
drive.
the kitchen, the steering servo is so weak. I couldn't do a full turn in my kitchen. Like, I kept having to, like, go back and forth. So I decided I have other things that I like better for her to keep. Even though that's really slow, I actually let her hold the transmitter, and she pushed the throttle, not knowing what she was doing. Ate the transmitter some. Really liked it. But it's just not going to hold up. Like, the steering servo is complete garbage. It's bad.
Trying to hook up the arm now to the steering servo, and it's a little off. I hate when they do that, but it's trims or sub trims will be enough to line it back up. And then we've got the screw to go in here. So this is really cool because this is the steering servo and the battery tray.
How long for Nate to break the X-Maxx? It's not broken yet, but I've been the main driver of the X-Maxx.
Well, yeah, we've actually driven it a little bit.
Transponder! Thank you!
Transponder, thank you.
That's what the holes are for in the Traxxas body.
Transponder.
Transponder! Anybody know that reference?
That's awesome.
You should know that reference.
Okay, there. Sweet. That took way too long, but that is the battery tray, obviously, with our strap on now. And the steering servo.
How much for the orange one, the new one, and the used one? We're selling that together.
Like $50 or $60, something like
for
that.
both?
Yeah, together.
go.
But it's not, I mean, there's no way for
Plus
us
shipping.
to. There's no
Plus
way for us
shipping.
right now to
So,
do the deal with anybody.
yeah,
So
sorry.
yeah,
I don't know.
I think that's what we would do. $50 or $60 probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that transponder is a word, Dan. You should watch The Office.
No, it's not The Office, Nathan.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Transponder. What is it from?
Oh my gosh.
Well, say it.
No one in here is going to even know. I don't even know why I said it.
Oh, it's Friends.
It's Friends.
Rachel says it.
It's Friends.
Rachel says it, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Come on, guys.
Turning the page to the transmission.
Super chat buys, no. YouTube takes a cut of that. So, no.
Okay,
Good idea, though.
There's 3. Okay, we're definitely going to put the transmission together because this is going to put a lot of loose pieces together.
Too many men in this chat for them to know what that reference was, Dan.
Okay, there's 4. This is awesome. I am
Lewis,
excited
how
about
have you
this.
only watched The Office 2 times? You know how many times we've watched it? Like 5,000.
Number 2 on the tree.
That is what she said. We love The Office. Not a family-friendly show, but it is our favorite show ever.
Here we go. This is a cool build. I'm really excited for this to put the transmission together. This is going to be sweet. I hope I just pulled off that part. I'm pretty sure I did. There's a lot of previous steps going into this one. So,
Trivia question. What is Creed's job? Creed is quabbity Auschwitz. Creed's job is quality control. Yeah. Easy.
You guys give us office questions.
Oh, I'm ready. Is that what we're doing tonight? Let's do it.
This is fun. I like this.
The Office trivia.
3x18.
Only the U.S. version. We don't know trivia on the original version.
I think most of the people watching right now are probably in the States. Are these the round head ones?
He only said it once. No, there's almost the whole episode. The one where they have the inappropriate drawing on the paper. That's the one that reveals that he is quality control. And then there's that reference where Holly is asking Creed what he does, and he's like, "Who is this woman?" Asking all these questions, and he's like, "What is it that I do?" And that's where the quality Auschwitz comes into play. What does Dwight grow? Beets. That's easy.
Yeah. Oh, I love that there's some Office people in here tonight. This is fun.
So, we've been listening to the podcast Office Ladies. We are on episode 4.
A lot of people probably didn't even know about
of the podcast Office Ladies right now. It's Pam and Angela, or in real life, Jenna and Angela. It's a podcast where they go back and talk about every single episode and like behind the scenes stuff. It's really fun. Cool. It's fun.
Oh, this is an awesome step, everybody. Okay, here we go. Let's move these out of the way so we can see what's going on. Okay.
Robert Hip is an Office super fan. Robert Hip, or anybody that watches The Office. The podcast is called Office Ladies, Lewis.
It's really
how many
good.
girlfriends did Michael have? Oh, man. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Let me talk this through. Let me know if I missed one, because I've actually never thought about this. Okay, there's Jan, but did Jan come before or after the realtor? What's the realtor's name? Oh my gosh, what's the realtor's name?
Think. Take a deep breath.
Why can't I think of this? Oh man, I'm embarrassed now. Well, anyways, there's her.
Oh no, say her name.
Oh, come on, Nate. What's her name?
I'm putting this one on you.
Holly, obviously, Holly. There was the lady he cheated. You asked me names, and you know how hard it is to recall names. There's a lady that had the husband from the bar. Can you put chair lady into that? I don't know chair lady's name. So what are we up to? Like 5? Who else, Nate?
I don't know. I'm focused on the build. You're focused on office stuff.
I've never thought about that, Robert. How would you know the answer? And what's the realtor's name? Carol! Right? It's Carol.
Uh-huh, it is Carol.
Carol.
Remember
So
Carol, the
Jan,
cheerleader?
Jan and Carol. Holly. What's the bar lady's name? You're still seeing Donna. Michael, are you still seeing Donna? Donna.
Let's see.
Robert, what's the answer? What do Jim and Pam drive? Oh, vehicle models. You would say that, Lewis, though. That's not fair.
He's a car dealer.
I do not know what vehicle they are driving. It's an SUV in the wedding, in Roy's wedding, but I do not know. I don't know that.
That's like hardcore.
Robert,
right there.
what's the answer? Am I missing any? Who did Michael? Michael only dated Donna between Holly till he got back together. Jim had a Toyota Corolla. You are right about that, right? In the first season, or was that his? Or was that that one girl's? What's her name? Katie.
The purse girl.
The purse girl. Was that her car, or was that Jim's car? What's Dwight's car? What is that kind of car?
He talks about it all the time in the show.
I don't pay attention to
It's
the
like
cars.
a Firebird.
I feel embarrassed now.
It's a Thunderbird or Firebird or something like that.
Robert, what's the answer for Michael's girlfriends?
Yeah, what is Dwight
Come
drive?
on.
Something bird.
Who fell out of the ceiling during the fire drill? Oscar. That's easy. And the cat. Sprinkles. Right? Was it Sprinkles?
Sprinkles.
Sprinkles. It's Sprinkles, right? Or no, it's Bandit. Bandit fell out of the ceiling.
Okay, I'm having a little bit of troubles lining these up.
The skid plate is half the transmission, someone said.
Huh?
The skid plate is half the transmission.
Yeah, and I'm not able to get this lined up right.
Subaru Outback. Is that really what Dwight drove?
No, that's not Dwight. Dwight.
D. White. So apparently Jim is the only one that calls him that, and I never noticed that. D. White. How does he really call him that? That we are not watching it right now. We're watching Parks and Rec, but oh yeah, that Subaru Outback is Jim and Pam's vehicle.
There we go. I think it's just not like it wasn't.
There were at least 10 major romances. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
With Michael?
With Michael? That's not major. Did they have speaking lines? Who are we missing, Nate?
Babe, I'm building a transmission over here.
Michael's company car. It was a convertible.
PT Cruiser.
It was a PT Cruiser for the longest time, but that wasn't his favorite one. You and cars.
I think I've got this lined up. It was just everything was like a little bit snug and tight.
The Office Michael girlfriends. You're right, the 10. Who am I missing? Jan Levinson. Got her. Oh, you can't count the waitress. That's not fair. They didn't even kiss. That doesn't count. That does not count from Benihana Christmas. No.
It was a fling, remember? Jim explains to him that it was a rebound.
But they didn't even kiss. Donna said her. Katie, they didn't go out on a date, so that doesn't count. None of these count. Deborah, I said the chair model lady. So Deborah Shilishevsky.
Guys, I'm finally...
Concierge Marie! Oh, and Pam's mom!
Yeah.
I didn't look to see Pam's mom, but Concierge Marie made me think of Pam's mom because of hotels. Oh, I can't believe I forgot about her. The glove girl, that doesn't count either. He doesn't even know her name. His mom, or Pam's mom.
Can you guys,
Carol.
can everyone see what?
No, I probably should have been scrolling that, but there's so many ads on that, I didn't know if any would be
I
inappropriate.
see what I'm doing.
Oh, yes. Holly Flex. All right, let's read comments now. Good night, John.
It's getting late. We might not do this much longer.
Yeah, I know. It's 11:45.
Actually, this is a great place to stop because the next step, we're going to take our transmission and put it on the chassis with the battery tray and the steering servo.
How old was Helen when he decided to break up with her? I think 58. I know he got the math wrong. I think 58.
This is really
Sebring. Cool. You're right. That's the one I was trying to think of.
This is awesome. Okay, that is the perfect place to stop. The transmission is built.
But the office trivia. We're playing
Look
office
at this.
trivia.
This is so cool.
Hey, CCX. What's up?
Nice.
Good to have you in here. We're talking office trivia while we build our crawler kit. It's a fun time. Transmission is done. Yeah.
CCXRC is like the master of all monster trucks on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah, if you want to know.
Should we tell CCX what we have?
Yeah. We were talking about it earlier.
He likes office trivia.
Yeah.
Oh, CCX, give me a good question. Should I show him what we got though? Because
if CCX gets a good question,
we will re-show. Don't you guys tell him. If you know, don't you tell him. You got to get us a good office question, CCX, and we'll show you what we got. It's tomorrow's video. I think you will be surprised, but then you might not be surprised. Let's see.
I'm surprised CCX found us.
Yeah, over here on this hidden little channel we have.
So to those of you that don't know, CCX, we got to meet him in person at the Horizon RC Fest. He's a good guy, family-friendly channel, and I just took a blade through the paper into our table, so I'm sorry.
Nathan,
we'll look at that later.
Oh my gosh. Our poor table.
We do.
All I want is some nice stuff. Can't have anything nice with you around now.
So CCXRC let us drive some of his monster trucks. We had a great time. Let's flip this camera back around here.
My hair is pulled up now.
You're fine.
I got really into office trivia. Hair went back. I was focused. I cannot believe I forgot Concierge Marie and Pam's mom. But all the other ones that I missed, they do not count as Michael's girlfriends. I'm sorry, it just doesn't.
So a lot happened tonight. This is good. It took me a while because we're doing a quick little recap on the build, but we had to go back and rebuild part of the transmission that I forgot an E-ring or E-clip on. And now we've got this all built.
Oh, but Alan's back.
What's up, Alan? So the transmission is built. It's because my internet was going crazy. Ours was too, CCXRC.
Yeah, we had to reset
We had internet issues tonight. We also built a battery tray, and we've got our servo attached. All this progress has happened tonight.
I haven't even looked over to see what you've done.
Really cool, huh?
Waiting on some more office trivia. I will keep staying live as long as these questions keep rolling in.
I would like to thank everyone for all of the super chats tonight because that was really overwhelmingly awesome of you guys. Really very cool. It's going to help soften the blow for the big, CCX.
Oh, that's not office trivia. That's like knowledge of all shows.
I'll bet.
I don't even know what the Rocketeer is.
I'll bet it's Purse Lady. What's her name? Katie?
We do see Purse Lady in a lot of stuff.
Is it Katie? Is it Katie, the Purse Lady?
Mm-hmm.
That's my guess. And
But is it a major role?
That's a stretch of a guess.
I feel like that question would have to be a major role.
If
But
it's a major role,
what's the Rocketeer? Because all I can think of is the Rockettes. So I don't
if
know.
it's a major role, then it's Angela, right?
I
Those are my guesses.
Pam. I don't know what the Rocketeer is. That's Office and Rocketeer trivia. You can't do trick
It's okay,
questions.
Stan. It's a good show, though. So, yeah, the recap of today was awesome. I mean, we had, Disney
movie. If
How
it's
do we
on
not know
Disney
that?
Plus, I guess we'll go watch it later if
Yeah.
it's a good movie. What is Daryl's last girlfriend? That would be...
Oh, you're fine. Tony.
It was either Val or Kelly. Ooh.
The RC sailboat.
No, Kelly happened way early. So, Val? That sounds right.
I don't know. My brain is broken. I'm trying to end the video, and we're doing office trivia.
Hey, I'm enjoying office trivia. What's the office's address? Oh. Slough Lane, Scranton, PA. I know it's Slough Lane, but I can't recall the numbers.
I'm trying to get Abby into jets, but she won't do the F-16 Thunderbirds first. That'd be an intimidating jet. Someone asked if you were going to get into flying that. I want Abby to start with the F-15 Eagle.
He's been pushing
The
me
jetpack
to.
movie.
He's been pushing me to fly it.
We need to watch that.
Apparently.
Okay, so really quick, we're going to go live again probably 2 weeks from now, right?
Yeah,
Saturday
but see,
night?
people are throwing out this office trivia and then not giving me the answers. So I can't just end the stream because then my brain.
Let's go. Yeah.
They're asking questions.
We can go watch The Office. Everyone's going to go watch The Office. But before you do, with the small crowd that we have left here, I would like to tell everyone about CCXRC's channel. He's a very good guy. He's family friendly, very important, and he's super into monster trucks. He does a lot of ground vehicles, I think primarily all ground vehicles, but he's a good guy. Tony.
I need to show him.
Tony, we want to show you what we got really
Is he
fast
still
before
here?
you go. Tony, you there? Let's flip this around and show Tony what we have coming to the channel.
Boom!
Kaboom! Yes.
Can you believe it? He's here. Can you believe it?
Going to be crazy. Give us some hints and
snap, he said.
tips, and let us know, how we should run it. You guys, a few of you, if you want to go check out Tony on CCXRC, he's a good guy. He puts out good content. We like to watch. We like to catch him live too for his
RC
conspiracies. That's always fun. So thank you guys very, very much for tuning in live. We're definitely ending it here. We've been live for an hour and a half, but if you count the half hour beforehand.
I just posted the link for CCX's channel.
Yes, so at least go watch a couple of his videos, maybe subscribe. If you like what you see, we like him. He's a very good guy.
Big monster. We showed the transmitter in this video, so we can say the name Traxxas.
That's right. That's right.
Where's the transmitter? It's probably lost now.
It's gone under all my parts. Oh, made some good progress. I'm really happy with what we've done. Next time when we go live, we're going to build the chassis. And that's cool. This is all more of these parts coming together, which means
I can't wait till we have like
the truck.
Tangible.
Me too. As of right now, it is this and this and a couple other things.
2 of these.
Yeah. We're getting there. This is good. We'll get it a little faster next time. I think I will actually lay out some parts to make it a bit faster. But I just thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. I know it's a small, good group of people that keep tuning in to watch this live, and that's awesome.
Yeah,
it is.
Thanks to the people that
Tony
noticed.
says the shocks are the worst part.
Thanks to the people that noticed that E-clip was missing.
Yeah, I had to go back and catch that.
Yeah, and that was it's a good job on fixing that.
Yeah, well, thank you. It was pretty fast.
Were fast.
Once I've done something, it's not so bad. This being our first kit build ever, I'm showing you guys that anybody can do this because truly it is my first kit build. I've had a little bit of help from you guys, actually a lot of help, a lot of cool tips, and hopefully you guys are learning stuff from me as I am able to present it to you and from everyone else in the chat. I guarantee everybody that's watching has learned something.
People are asking when we're going to go live again.
So it should be 2 weeks from now.
Is that what you want to do?
I think so. Unless you want to get back onto the same others. 2 weeks from now. We'll do 2 weeks from now.
Okay.
That would be
The 30th.
November 30th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah.
Eastern.
November 30th.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't want to go live next weekend for the people?
We'll do it 2 weeks. 2 weeks is good. Yeah, I like every 2 weeks. We'll definitely have this built by the end of winter. Knock on wood. There we go. I hope it's going good. I hope you guys had fun hanging out with us. I always have fun doing this. It slows me down because I enjoy talking to you guys. You are what makes our channel what it is. Thank you very much. I can't wait to release that video tomorrow and start the whole week of content that we have planned. It's going to be crazy.
It's going to be a fun, surprising week.
Yeah, and thanks Robert for tuning in. Always so glad that everyone's here. This was a lot of fun. Yep. All right, we're gonna go watch The Office.
But we're in the middle of Parks and Rec. You can't mix them. You have to purely enjoy The Office, purely enjoy Parks and Rec, and then you get a little Friends in there. So yeah, you gotta get the cycle.
Yeah.
We're on Parks and Rec.
I guess. All right, we'll just binge watch Parks and Rec so we can get back to The Office.
Oh, Tony.
Seriously, guys, Tony from CCXRC is a very good guy. You really should.
You just went down a few cool points. Did you see what he said?
He said Parks and Rec is better. I don't think it's better.
Oh.
It's really good.
I don't know if we can be friends.
But it's not better. That's not better. I am staying subscribed to Tony, though. I'm turning the notification bell off for that, Tony. I'm just kidding. Go subscribe to Tony. That's the call to action tonight. We will release our Giving Tree stuff very soon. Be on the lookout for that. We need to end this video. We've been ending it for 10 minutes now. Thanks a lot for watching.
Parks and Rec is an adult TV show.
Yeah, it is to all the people watching.
So is The Office.
Yeah.
Why aren't we getting paid for these mentions
We should
of these
be.
television shows?
Thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next video.
Bye! Any more Office trivia? Come on.
Last minute Office trivia.
Last minute Office trivia.
And
Oh, you got... you gotta hit end.